So one thing I will be working that I don't think I mentioned before is the intelligence agency. This thing gives you a spy. A spy gives you a level of diplomatic visibility, and that gives you another +6. So when we go for Cree, I'm hoping with printing we'll either be at +12 or +18 strength. So it should be a little bit easier than this war we currently have with France. We actually do have an option here. I could try and force this peace with France, which might be quite expensive, to be honest. We could try and force the peace with France, send her another trade route, set up for another wave, and then go after Cree now. I also have the option of taking this city-state or not. Cahokia. If I'm going to completely eliminate France and Cree, which I'm very tempted to do, all of these city-states might be very easy suzerains for me. Although there is another unmet player somewhere that's met some of these. Be a really good way of getting gold. If I had, say, a bunch of commercial hubs down, for instance, I could get up to +6 gold on markets, up to +12 gold on banks. Yeah, there's a lot of gold here. But equally, I only actually have 9 cities. I haven't exactly run away with this, so maybe we want to take our time, take some city-states out, go for the slower burn. Well, same job as before. In we go. Let's knock down this encampment as fast as we can. I don't want to have to deal with that and all of the enemy army at the same time. There's the encampment. Let's blow it to bits, I say. That gives my Kasheks a little bit of time to move around and start dealing with this knight. We don't want to have to deal with all of these units, and luckily our unit killers are absolutely on point. The horseman has just about enough time to run in and steal a little sneaky bit of gunpowder. Ooh, cheeky. Now all I need to do is just rearrange my government, and we can use all of my niter and my gold to upgrade to a lot of bombards, a lot of muskets, really improve all of my units as fast as we can. Did I discover where military science is? I did. Cavalry, line infantry. You know that that's very, very Mongolia as a tech, so we're going to beeline straight for it. Coupe is desperately trying to fight me here, but all they're doing is just throwing random units randomly in range of my city, and it's blowing them up. Pillage? Yes, pillage. Encampment, down. Do I have any melee troops in the area? I've run out of melee troops. They're running very slowly. I moved my knight around the city accidentally. Never mind, we'll get there. There's the encampment broken. Now the rest of my army can spill in. Hello there. I have a bunch of bombards. Would you like to meet them? They would love to meet you. Isn't this the most tragic aid request you've ever seen? There's 3 people in it, and each one has at least -500. We've been like, oh, Catherine, you want some aid, do you? Everyone is at war with you. I'm not even the worst culprit here. I'm actually in second place. Oh, I tell you what, can we produce units quicker? I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. We're going to ban wine because it's at the bottom of the list. Does it go through? Banning chocolate. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, we're deeply, deeply unhappy now. Never mind. There's Genevark, and here is Galileo, all in the same turn. Amazing. We have any decent mountain ranges to send you to? There's a few 3 tiles that I see. Oh, there's some 4s over here as well. Ah, okay. Okay, perfect. Through you come. That will help us to boost towards line inventory nice and quick. I reckon we can grab this city this turn if we get some good damage rolls here. Trebuchet 1, Trebuchet 2, Trebuchet 3. Walls beginning to get damaged now, but then we've got Bombard 1 and then Bombard 2. City is now looking very precarious. So let's just push it a little further. Make you get a good hit in. Send you over, get a good hit. Oh, might be next turn. Might be next turn, but look, we've got pretty close. That's awesome. Why do you send so many armies near our border? I wouldn't worry about that. What army? What massive, ravenous, hoarding army could you possibly be referring to? I don't even know. Such unfounded worries. That's all I'm hearing. Just fears for no reason whatsoever. Oh, we stole a knight. Haha, this is one of those few opportunities for me to steal a knight and not have it killed. This is what I was talking about earlier, where the defeated enemy cavalry units, it's more of a penalty or a curse, because that unit only has 25 health. This was the middle of a random combat. It would get killed and I would take war weariness, but actually, because we're going to take the city, we can just about get away with this, but only just. Catapult, trebuchet, I should say. Now we're going to go for the knight, take the city, renew Warlord's Throne. We need to pull a governor in as soon as we can, start fixing everything as soon as possible, and we move forward, onwards, forever, never stopping. Is that settler for me? Oh, you really shouldn't have. It's exactly what I wanted, and I can actually create an escort formation animation with it and just scoop it away immediately because it grants the movement speed to the settler. Haha! I'm absolutely using a unit for the purpose that it was designed for once. That's quite nice. Intelligence, agency, rushed, finished, spy. Make your way over to Kree. It's going to take a few turns to get there, but it'll give me a lovely and welcome combat boost when you do arrive. One of the resources I need more of is niter. So I think I'm just going to settle in such a place that gives me lots of niter, which is just conveniently here. This is going to be a very popular city. I need someone to manage it for me. Radiatore, you will do very nicely. Here, have a builder. Down in this French territory, the Orsamaki. Just borrowing Kree's land to make this attack. I'm sure that's not a war crime of some kind. It's open borders. That's what they meant for me to do, right? Also, have you noticed just casually, as I've been warring away on Deity++, Kree's on 145 science, almost 200 culture per turn, 280 faith per turn, and they're not even the tech leader. I haven't met the tech leader yet. There's somebody out there that's frightening. Oh, Deity++. I need to get my affairs in order. Magnus, I feel like you're going to be pretty handy eventually, so just give Orsamaki just a very brief hand. Keep this city going. Science bomb goes. What? Cartography and banking finished in one go. Wow. So siege tactics, then sanitation into military science. That's not too bad, actually. Okay, medieval fairs is a go. That means we're going to get rid of feudal contract and chivalry briefly. Not because I don't need army, but the World Congress is currently discounting all production, so we're going to take advantage of that. We still have raid in, but now I'm going to double it up with the mercenary car, which I haven't got. Why do I keep thinking I've got mercenaries? I haven't got mercenaries. All right, well, it doesn't matter then. I can't discount my unit upgrades at all. Okay, so I might as well keep this. Gold is the name of the game. Anyway, I'm going to get gold is by, you guessed it, pillage. I wonder where we're going to get all of that gold. How much is Kree giving me? None? Ha ha ha. Formal war time. You could have found another way. I could have done, but that involves me making my own empire that's like good. That sounds like a lot of work. Like a lot of work. Can we have another option that involves me just taking everything from you? France is on this last city, by the way. They're not long for this world. I'm not too worried about killing them with any particular speed. Here's the gold. Here's the gold I need. Excellent. We're just going to make sure that all of my super useful siege troops are the ones that upgrade. So all of my trebuchets are going to bombards now. They're just so good at demolishing enemy cities. I need to take advantage of that whilst I can. Can we catch out some of these units? I think we can. Any knight killed is a unit I don't have to fight. The depredation courser, you say? Okay. My coursers are taking between about 15 and 18 damage from Kree. Oh, look. That's a 3 knight. Haha. I'll go and steal that quickly. I've gone up to second in science. Pillaging. Oh, it's a lot of fun. Now, can I seize Bordeaux this turn? It's the ultimate question. I'm going to get close with a couple of Kasheg attacks. We might get close, you know. Go on, give it a good go. Bordeaux's gone. France, I'm sorry. You did not stand the test of time. Now, the only remnants of your nation is Philip's potato of doom. I know. I was fearful as well. Sprawling Empire. Matt Beard, you can look after this city, can't you? I'm sure it's fine. Pillage. Pillage. Oh, depredation. That's a lot of fun. And our first proper damage on a Kree city. I think we're focusing on gold and science at the moment. These are the best yields that we can pick up. But anything that I can do to bother the AI, well, I enjoy bothering the AI. Oh, I realized Cahokia. I can pick this city-state up for a little bit of gold, but also for the mounds. One amenity in every city. Oh, I have a very unhappy empire, so that's really quite handy. Okay, let's do that. Let's actually just buy a few builders around. Make sure every city has at least one of these mounds. That is going to hugely help. Next wave of bombards comes in. These are my favorite units at the moment. Just obscene amounts of city damage. Actually struggling to move my generals around in such a way that all of my army gets a solid benefit from them. That's how many troops I'm currently running. This Corsair is the depredation Corsair, so I'm going to just run them now into the back line and unlock everything I can. Mercenaries. Hey, this is what I was looking for. Professional army retinues. Fantastic. We can make sure that all of our army is now up to date, ready to go, well funded, at the cutting edge of technology. City taken. How is that not loyal? It's right next to our mine. Okay, it is loyal. I complained too early. Pillaging, pillaging. Oh, ho, ho. I love the irony of getting sanitation as we pillage other people. Doesn't feel like something that should give us sanitation. Look how clean these cities we're burning to the the ground are. Honestly, look, they're so lovely. What's the S of Ryan Thrace? Ignore the screaming. It's fine. City taken, by the way. Yes, I am aware that every city I seem to take is thoroughly pillaged and broken. Doesn't matter though. The Juggernaut continues. Callum Billy, get in here. Start with the stuff on fire and then work from there. I actually realized that this city in the middle, this 11 population city, has no walls still. I mean, this is how secure Kree was. They genuinely had nobody attacking them. Why would you bother throwing walls up if there's no one here to fight you? And then I arrived and I was like, hello there. My name is Ursa. Would you like to learn the word of Genghis Khan? It's a very peaceful word, I promise. And he's like, no, I very much would not like to know that. I reckon I might be able to hit this city and take it before it can even throw walls up. To be nice and quick though, but a bombard at 74 strength. Now that's the sort of thing that might help my cause a little bit. I really want to find where Coupe is, but I feel like as soon as I go into the sea, I'm going to be killed immediately. Oh well, we'll risk it. I really want to see what Coupe is. The original French that was Coupe City has joined the cause. Flying Thunder, this is actually a really good city. It's got a campus that's decent adjacency and it's got pearls, so we are genuinely becoming happy by having this city in our empire. I tell you what, these Cahokia mounds are starting to really build up. They're taking a lot of gold weight off my economy. There's a lot of gold per turn coming in just from these mounds, but it's the happiness. I've actually pushed a lot of my cities into being not necessarily happy, but stable. And that's a big plus. Like, that's a crazy big plus. Go Coupe! Where are you, Coupe? Actually, I might be able to tell from the loyalty I can't tell from the loyalty pressure. Coupe! And Coupe could be absolutely anywhere. This is Coupe we're talking about. He could come from like the 700th dimension and we'd never know. It's a shame that Poundmaker didn't use pike and shot before because they are so strong against my Kashyyyks. It would have been my absolute natural antithesis. Although we do have some man-at-arms and they help quite a bit as well. So yeah, I would have been fine. Oh well, another city falls. This one's a population 11 city and it is not loyal at all. Not at all. Oh dear. We're going to need a very capable governor in this one. The Falcon. Espenanki. That's a huge win for me. I don't really know if I've got a lot of marsh. Actually, I've got more marsh than I think. And now it has production and science. Let that one just factor and accumulate into my empire. But I like where that's going. And my Kashyyyks are just going to run through and just beeline for the campuses. We're going to absolutely sit on the Kree's scientific output here. In the meantime, muskets. Start getting some upgraded troops. Bombard 1, Bombard 2, Bombard 3. The city melted. Where did it go? Where's the rest of it? What's all this I see here? Num. And then, once I've stolen, away we go. See, which way do we want to go? Let's go this way. All right, some of my new units that I'm buying, they're not as powerful as my old ones and they are being killed, but never mind. We'll gloss over that. It's fine. Normal age for Kree. Dark age for Coupe. Do we want my one trade route to have +3 gold, possibly? All right, let's think about this. Hicksunk Draconas. I'm not really planning on going across the sea too much until I own this land. I don't have a religion, although admittedly, I do have a lot of other people's religions. The only real religion is Zoroastrianism, and that's for choral music and divine... Yeah, I can't be bothered to spread this myself. It's fine. There's got to be monumentality. Unfortunately, we have no other choice. But monumentality with 1,000 faith is still pretty good. I am actually starting to buy settlers here and there, just to make sure that we have every resource gathered, like there's silver over there, for instance. There's some niter in the desert. Anything we can claim for the war machine massively helps. So that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, my spies arrived. Right. At the moment, you can see I have absolutely no diplomatic visibility because I realized I took my trade post out. Why did I do that? Oh my goodness. Sometimes I'm an absolute moron. That's why I'm having all of the problems in this combat. It's because I've lost all my bonus. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, I'm back up to +6 now. That is atrocious. This is not how you play Mongolia, everyone. Do what I say, not what I do, okay? Oh, dear, oh, dear. Dear, oh, dear. Who's this? Red border and a blue border next to each other. Oh, maybe our 7 envoys, but I haven't put anywhere, are going to actually be useful at some point. This city will fall. Arby Hedge, get in here. There's actually a lot of strategics in this area. There's a beautiful water park. Oh, there you go. Happiness. Happiness will be found in this city. Move the bombards forward with the greatest of priorities. Bombards finally is a little bit stronger, but that's a tough city. That's Renaissance wall. No, no. Right, did you see this? Usual tactic. This is a medieval wall, but there are holes in the wall and there are Renaissance towers, which means it's being built, which is not what I want to see. So I'm going to pillage and then damage the wall. Now, until they repair that 4 defense damage, they won't be able to finish the Renaissance walls. Haha, diabolical. I know. Corsair steals military science. Now we have some options. Oh yes, we're going to do a lot of upgrading now. Cavalry says, hello. Gee, this Corsair, I'm going to upgrade you immediately. You're too good to be messing around with, as are you. We don't want to use all of my gold. I don't mind using quite a bit of it because pillagers are very much the priority for me. Well, that's a powerful upgrade for my troops. Is there anything else that I want to do? I could, in theory, start to go for refining and find the oil as quickly as possible. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's try that. That will unlock battleships just in time to be going across the sea as well. I want to go and find the enemy. Thus, the cavalry returns, ready to pillage. Along with this one, for instance. Lots of faith, you say? Go on then, I don't mind that. That was about 700 faith in one go. Actually, I'm going to grab a great general. Amazing. She's the last one of that era, so that's a really good pickup. Oh, the roads are better now, which means my bombards can move further every turn. I love that. A bombard, 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 bombard. A knight just casually getting breakthrough, level 4. Oh, we'll go on then. I will allow you into my army, potentially. We've really pushed in quite nicely here. Who are these people below me? Geneva. Ah, science. And of course, I'll probably meet supposedly Hungary if I go in this direction. Well, 1, 2, 3, and wabam! I have met Hungary. That's one of Coupe's cities, by the way. It was over here. I'm going to go and pillage it. Hello, Hungary. You don't like me at all? That's fine. Are you the person in the lead? You are. We're only one tech behind you, though. We can get a good trade deal before you decide to dismiss me as a warmonger. I ask for absolutely everything that you are able to give me, so including joining war on Coupe. How few luxuries? Only 2 luxuries for all of that. Okay, can I ask for great works as well? I can. That'll do. That'll do for now. Well, bam. All right, Hungary is now at war with Coupe. That means he will forgive me for quite a bit. How many cities has he got? 10 and 70 population. Well, he's almost got as much population as I do. That's crazy. Yeah, he really doesn't like me. Don't worry. By the time you realize just how little you like me, I'll already be gone. I'll have moved on. I'll have square rigging. I'll be on to the next target, probably. Wabam, 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 wabam. I might just push the conquering here because I really like the idea of getting the Hanging Gardens. That's very handy. This is the original capital of Cree. Garrett Gowan, get in here. Oh my lord, there's a lot to fix. Okay, you might be at this for some time. Don't stress. We may be a performance-related industry here, but I will forgive if you miss the odd thing. All right, let's see how much PP Kiss Kiss can resist the might of a single line infantry. Let's have a look at this. Well, bam. Okay, that's pretty strong. Can I trade at all with Hungary yet? I can from Helicopter Kicker. All right, this is why I've been saving this trade route. I wanted to make sure that I dropped at least one trade route in Hungary before we got distracted and went off somewhere else. Okay, we get announced immediately. That's okay. I have my first boat. It's a quadrireme. It's not even that powerful. I still love it. I'll love it as if it was my only boat in the world, you know? It's mine. It's beautiful. Trade route, 2 pecks. This one I'm going to try and remember. We're going to remember this one exists. Now, that's I keep wanting to attack and kill this city. This is the one I need to leave alone. Let's take the walls down. There we go. We're going to leave it alone. The spy's in there. Don't do it, Ursa. Resist. Resist the charms of the city. You know you want to blow it up, but you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Instead, why don't we blow up this city? This one's way easy to blow up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my lord. Okay, that was a lot of fun. Also, you saw how much damage one line inventory did. What happens if suddenly I were to approach, say, with 4 of them? How would this change matters? Well, let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4. It changed it substantially. That is the combination of professional army and retinues working with the World Congress. You buy really cheap units or make them, like little man-at-arms units. You upgrade them on the cheap. It's only 205 gold, which is less than a single pillage, and then some niter, and then off they go. Suddenly you have 4 of them on the front line. More pillaging, there's rifling, and now we're working on industrialization. Beautiful. I would have thought I would have conquered enough industrial zones to have this sorted. Garrett, if you fix yours as a priority, that would be pretty cool. Anyone else got any? No. Oh yes, no, of course we do. My capital. Sean Kelly, you've got one. Alright, we've got to pillage enough stuff to get a workshop. Oh, I do apologize. I've got 2 cities I haven't renamed. Polar Wall Bear. This is quite a beautiful mountain pass city next to the grand old settlement of Dr. Bobby. Sneaky attack, and another city falls. It's Clint. Pillage, pillage, plunder, and the bombards arrive for another grand reckoning of this city. Oh, this time the walls actually did survive. But for how long, you might ask yourself? Not for long is the answer. Another city-state. Not one I think I want to steal, but it's tempting. How are you still getting 60 gold per... Don't ask. You've only got 1 decent city. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, 2 cities. I mean, this city isn't making 60 gold per turn, honestly. I've learned not to ask these questions. You simply nod, smile and nod, and take cities without really asking at all. Goodbye, Kree. Goodbye. You were a good temporary ally until I got bored of you. Now, where's my spy gonna go? I think just gonna go on in on Hungary now. They seem to be the next big target. Gonna go to this minor city and try and send a trade route there as well. 2 new governors. Here's Skeptical Bear and Zaf. Once everything's fixed, you will have beautiful, beautiful cities. I mean, admittedly, look, Lake Retba is there. That is a genuinely nice city. And Zaf, look, I've got another beautiful water park. Delicious. Wonderful. Beautiful. 2 more city-state friends, by the way. Look, Vatican and Muscat. All they needed to be convinced was to kill their previous overlord. Oh, Vatican's actually helping me by finding the rest of the world. That's really useful. Thank you. I think I'm going to move my army over now. Yep, I am absolutely regretting not going for Hixunk Dracones, which would make my life a lot easier if I could just move them over the ocean a bit quicker. But as things heal, we will absolutely be heading off in this direction, and I'm going to take out Coupe first, and then we'll make our way south. Finally going to get rid of my medic as well. Oh yeah, Vatican spreading someone else's religion. Sure, I guess it stops anyone else winning. Oh, I love moving armies en masse. So much fun. Just everyone, just head in this direction. I don't want to hear from you until you're there. Don't care. Just move. Don't care if it's efficient. Bologna. Oh, Steam Vicky is somewhere around here. Interesting. We'll keep an eye out. Oh, my depredation horseman is about to come and find a few of Coupe's cities that could be pillaged if they weren't so strongly guarded. Never mind. Here she is. Not doing as well as Hungary. It's an honor to meet you nonetheless. Oh no, my depredation horseman literally got swarmed and killed. That was a bad find. Fog bastard, found an enemy, got killed by said enemy. Never mind. You don't get all of this stuff. No. Hang on, right. Let's just make sure that we know what I want. Okay, actually, she may end up getting everything that I... Yeah, fair enough. She's at war with Coupe as well, though. And we haven't yet got out of our gold deficit. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, no, I have gone into positive gold. Haha. I knew I wasn't to be resisted. I did it. And as you can see, a lot of my cities are starting to build things like commercial hubs, industry, useful gold-making buildings. It's going to be beautiful. Here's Birmingham down here. Until I trade with Steam Vicky, I'm not going to necessarily want to attack her directly, but won't be long. Yeah, this is Vatican. Vatican found England for me. I love that. That's so handy. Military emergency failed. Coupe will probably want peace now, but it's far too late for that. World circumnavigated. Hungary's lands look like they're directly there. Good to know. Good to know. Everyone denounces me again. I just think that's mean, but never mind. And with Reformed Church, I'm just going to change my government around a little bit. We're not getting any value out of raid at the moment because there's literally no one to raid. So logistics and conscription, 13 gold per turn from Merchant Confederation. That's actually pretty decent. And I'm going to go for serfdom because I'm about to do a mass builder purchase. What else is going in? I'll keep reading just in case. We're about to actually get over to Coupe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my most recently conquered city and start getting lovely 5-charge builders. And this is all I'm going to now spend my faith on. I've built up a huge glut. But all of this conquered land, I'm going to improve it. I'm going to make sure that economically it's giving me everything it can. Lots of farms, lots of mines, all the resources are developed. In fact, builders are now more expensive than settlers. That's ridiculous. That's the sort of economy I want. What we're going to be doing. And yes, my turns are going to take absolutely forever to do that, but that's fine. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Koki Mounds, one of the most useful upgrades you can get from a city-state. Oh my word, just spam them. Every city gets one. Every city is happy. Ignore the flames, ignore the destruction. Everyone have a mound. Especially because I believe it's natural history. It is. We get a second amenity from having a second mound. Oh, and it's the gold that comes with them as well. It's wonderful. Somehow Coupe has managed to put medieval walls up, but there haven't been the addition of Renaissance walls. So I'm just going to give each one just a tiny tap just to make sure, in the usual way, that they don't start being upgraded to Renaissance walls. I'll probably lose those quadriremes, but hey, they're weak units. We don't care about them. Oh, an engineer. Haha. My spies arrived in Hungary. I have a little bit of time, but I don't want to risk having them killed when they get, I mean, like 63% on foment and rust. Now, we're going to just go for the listening post immediately. So many markets being built. Oh, I've actually got gold coming in now. Commercial hubs are finishing. Never did I think I would see the glorious day when I'd actually run a positive gold surplus on one of these domination games. I tell you, it's very rare. Normally I'm very pillage dependent, orientated? Is it? I don't know what you'd describe that as. Addicted to the pillage. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennes, The Nickerman, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zersa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Mr. Awesome, Frankincense Battlezord, Sleepy Lab, Bookaluke 79, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Daddy Bear Todd. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!